So news came out this afternoon that the Packers have added 2 new players and released another player. It came out here from Packers.com. They say this: the Green Bay Packers have signed wide receivers Rory Starkey and Jalen Wayne and waived/injured wide receiver Alex McGough. The transactions were announced Friday by general manager Brian Gutekunst. So first off, Alex McGough, who was brought into the Packers in the past couple seasons, was a QB until he moved to wide receiver this offseason. After the Packers drafted quarterback Michael Pratt in the 7th round, they thought that giving him a chance at wide receiver would give him the best chance to make the roster. And now, unfortunately, he has suffered an injury. I believe it's a lower body injury. I believe a hamstring injury per Bill Huber. And now he is being waived, and so he will no longer be on the Packers roster. And then they decided to add 2 receivers, I guess one to replace Alex McGough, then another to be added to this roster, which now makes it 12 different wide receivers. So the Packers' wide receiver room is very loaded right now. But first off, Rory Starkey, he is 6 feet, 214 pounds, had an 8.18 RAS, which is relative athletic score out of 10. So he's a pretty athletic player. He started his college career at Penn and then transferred to Samford. And in 2023, his final year of college, he had 27 catches for 204 yards and 0 touchdowns. And then he goes undrafted this year, and he actually did attend the Packers rookie minicamp, so they must have liked what they saw there. And then the other receiver added, Jalen Wayne, who is actually the second cousin of Reggie Wayne, who played, long time for the Indianapolis Colts. And Jalen Wayne played 6 seasons at South Alabama, and then he went undrafted as a free agent last year and spent last training camp with both the Bills and Browns. And he is 6'1" 3/4", 210 pounds. So the Packers adding 2 new receivers. Odds are these guys don't make the final roster. I think that there's a ton of talent here at wide receiver in Green Bay, and I'm honestly pretty shocked that they added 2 new wide receivers. It's a pretty loaded wide receiver room right now. Christian Watson, Romeo Doubs, Jaden Reed, Dontavian Wicks, Bo Melton, Malik Heath, Samori Toure, Grant Dubose, Julian Hicks. So there's a ton of receivers here in this Packers wide receiver room. So that's it for this video. You want more Packers content, feel free to subscribe down below. Training camp does start Monday, so stay tuned for Packers training camp updates. I'll keep you guys updated with everything that happens at training camp. And so we're pretty close to the start of the season. Once training camp starts, preseason will be here in, I think, less than 3 weeks. That we have the first preseason game, and then we'll have the regular season start soon in September against the Philadelphia Eagles. So I'm very excited to be back to get into some real football. It's been a long offseason, and I feel like we're at the point of that offseason where you start thinking like, man, I just can't wait to watch some actual real football, get back into the swing of the regular season. So it's going to be very exciting. I also have a second channel where I cover the rest of the NFL. I will leave that linked at the top of the description down below. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.